A MAGA activist has been found guilty of election fraud. Remember, it's Republicans saying Democrats are doing it, but we keep finding Republicans doing it. This is from Click Orlando. Republican activists from the Villages found guilty of 2020 election voter fraud. Remember, the Villages is this very pro-Trump kind of senior living community in Florida. A resident from the Villages was found guilty for voter fraud in the 2020 election. Robert Rivernider Jr., 58 years old, is accused of signing his father's name to a vote by mail ballot. According to the Sumter County election supervisor, Bill Keene, Rivernider's father died on October 19, 2020. He had a ballot dated and signed October 16, 2020, postmarked October 23, 2020. However, the signature was different than previous versions of Senior's signature and was a little too similar to Junior's own signature in 2020. He was caught. He was indicted. He was prosecuted, and he was found guilty of forgery to alter public records, fraud in connection with casting a vote, and pass counterfeit instrument, which are felony charges. He has not yet been sentenced. He is facing several years in prison. He's a Republican Party activist. What a shock. He has a website that touts his experience with various Republican campaigns, including Trump, Bush, Cheney, and lunatic Laura Loomer's 2022 campaign. Look at this. Several residents from the Villages have faced charges in the last few years for voter fraud related to 2020. At least 4 Villages residents were charged with voting twice. All of them entered into pretrial intervention programs to avoid potential prison time. Takeaways. It's Republicans doing this. They know that there's fraud because they're the ones doing it, but we still can't seem to find Democrats doing it. Second takeaway. The systems to catch people doing this seem to be pretty good because we're actually catching people doing it. And then thirdly, this continues to be a really stupid way to steal an election. Trump won Florida. It wasn't super close. The election didn't come down to Florida. And at the end of the day, it's a very high risk and really dumb way to try to steal an election. You're better off having a candidate with policies people like, campaigning fairly, winning the hearts and minds of voters, and just actually getting more votes. That's how Biden won. Maybe it'll be a lesson to these people. I want to tell you about an awesome free weekly 5-minute video series on the economy. It's called Tychos, featuring Richard Vague. The Tychos video series is sponsoring our show today. Richard Vague is an economic expert, former Secretary of Banking and Securities for Pennsylvania. I've always thought that Vague was a great voice on macroeconomics, the U.S. economy, government, individual debt, income inequality. Every week, Richard Vague covers economic topics to keep you up to date with the key economic issues of our time: U.S. debt, forecasts for the U.S. economy, economic challenges facing Europe and China, innovative policy ideas. Richard's the author of the economic bestsellers A Brief History of Doom, The Case for a Debt Jubilee, and his latest book, which I've talked about before, The Paradox of Debt. Really fascinating book about how government deficit spending in the U.S. during the pandemic mostly benefited the top 10%. Richard Vague is excellent at taking really complicated economic issues, making them accessible to anyone. He does a really great job of this with his 5-minute video series. It's called Tychos, which you can subscribe to for free at tychosgroup.org/join. The link is down below.